might remember this account, and I'm just gonna go through Life 1 again and see what it's like, because I honestly don't remember. This doesn't have any game passes on it, so this will literally just be... No. How it'll be. God damn it, I have player points. I can't, like, have an authentic start if I have player points. Okay, I need a new account. Well, Blockade Burn X can't be used. Alright, I have my old account here from 2011. It looks quite blinged up. Do I have anything on this? No, I don't. Alright, so I can successfully use this account and get the full First Life experience. I'm making this video, by the way, because there's going to be a huge update coming out to Miners Haven pretty soon, and I figured it might make, like, because it's going to affect everything, I'm pretty sure, in the game. So might as well, like, use what the game, like, has for its First Life to see if I think there needs to be any adjustments to the earliest portion of your gameplay in Miners Haven, which is your First Life. The most significant gameplay, in my opinion, because it's actually almost hard to reborn. Now, personally, I don't think it's going to be hard, but I guess we'll find out. This item is no longer in use and will be destroyed when you rebirth. That doesn't sound hopeful. Okay, silver mines. Get those going, since those will be slightly better. Oh, did I say slightly better? I meant I'm almost to the money I need. Bab. Got the getting started badge. Excellent. Okay, get the basic research center going. I don't know how significant this is. I'm gonna actually see if it works. It's lagging badly. Actually, I have a better idea. I'm gonna go to a private island. There we go. So if we get any boxes that spawn in, that'll also be helpful. That, and it should be less laggy. I don't know why, but my computer is starting to show age because it struggles to have 60 FPS on Miners Haven if there's a lot of items placed. Right now, it's not too bad. It's a little choppy, though. Okay, now I got access to a couple things. Let me go ahead and get a gold excavator, because I think that'll be my best course of business. And another cell furnace. Alright, the box just landed right on me. How generous of you. Alright, I'm making a couple more dollars now. Now, this cell furnaces pretty much dominate the very early portion of the game, and then you have to convert to actual setups later on. Obviously, the timing of this won't be truly authentic because I actually know what I'm doing, but I want to see how long it takes me to reborn without anything. So I started, what, like a couple minutes ago? And I can't afford what I need yet, so I guess I'll get right back to it. I need that. Any, like, crates that spawn I need. Unfortunately, I move at the speed of corpse, so I don't know how effective I'll be at grabbing crates all the time. My 2011 character is making his way back to the gold excavator, and let's get that cell improved. This will be a nice comparison versus my Miners Haven Classic video to see what the main difference will look like once I get their here dollars. So far, I gotta say, the Classic version has definitely got this one beat in terms of difficulty. I'm just going to assume that'll be the case throughout the entire game. That, and I can buy, or I can open boxes. I'm about to get all of the research points, because there's like 400 or 700. Alright, that's actually extremely nice to get. I can move faster now. Oh, yeah. It's minor, but helpful. Alright, to get the actual useful items, I need about that many points. I'm convinced that this research point center isn't doing anything. Do we have to have these, like, cluttered in the thing? Because it's like, oh, sweet, I can't wait to unlock these items. Oh, but now I got these scattered here. I think this excavator, or I think these diamond mines would do better. Yes, they do. Okay, so I know where to go from here. Basically build this, but times 1100. I like how I already have a 250 ore limit. Just completely upgraded right off the start. That's neat. I've never played this game on this account, but I have a full ore limit. Oh great, my base is black. Alright, that should be enough. Give me money. That does give me money. Thank you. Now I'm gonna build the same thing again. I'm enthusiastic. Ah! Alright, that should be enough. There's so much beeping that the sound is just completely leaving. It's just like, alright, nah, I'm good. Gotta get these boxes while I do this. This is the grind. Alright. There's the token. I'm gonna have something in this box that's trash. Alright, well I got that if I want to use it. At least I don't have to buy a pulsar now. I'll open another one, and I'll get a rainbow upgrader. That might be somewhat useful. Alright, and I'm gonna open this last one, and I'm gonna get a wall. Sweet. Bet. Professional upgrader, that can be used. Yeah, alright, there we go. I'll put this wall next to it, because it looks really cool. So, there we go. And money. I'll buy a few of those, and I'll buy a few military-grade conveyors, and then I need one of those. And then I need 8 point something billion. So, BRB. I guess I'll get the blinked badge giver early. So I can just go ahead and apply that to my base, and I'll just, there we go. It looks like it was made for this item. There we go. I didn't get the badge. Alright, I guess the blinked badge giver is broken. Don't even know what I'm getting, don't care either. Oh, well. I guess I can be a little oozy now. Okay, 8.7 billion. I'm just gonna have a very simple loop. Put a dropper on it. That doesn't have to be anything in particular. I'll put a couple of those on it. And then I will build the later portion of the setup. I'll actually build it over here. Throw them on in there. It doesn't have to be neat looking. They're going to be the sloppiest setup ever, as long as it gives me money. I am going to now start this up and let this run for a little bit. So while that's looping, because it'll take a minute, I'm just going to do this. Ore tracker. You know, why not, right? Update, it's about to be night and these ores still aren't done looping. I'm legit about to let these ores go because these ores are dying. I feel like I'm at the point where I would make enough money to at least be able to make it again a much faster process though. So I'm gonna quickly, with that opening there, because I'm still losing ores, excellent. With that opening right here, success. Alright, they're worth millions, so they were close. Alright, yeah, I'm about to get a bunch of money. Alright, I own the W's. And just like that, I'm multi-billion. This makes this process a lot easier, because now I can just buy an absolute ton of these. By the way, this is not going to be a series. I'm just doing this literally for the first Reborn, just to compare. I will do an actual, like, 2020 Miners Haven series when the game is updated enough for it to be warranted. But right now, I'm just trying out the first life. Okay, time to remove all this stuff. You know, I'll just do that. Now I'll quickly make a setup of the gods. Alright, 213, that's close enough. I'm going to roll with this for now. Get to trillions with this, and then do something else. It's lagging a bit now. Frames are down a bit. And I will throw a scanner in here for ultimate money epics. I'm sorry. And now I just gather money while I wait for 50,000 research points, because that's when I can use the ultimate portion. Or the rest that I'll need to get to the Reborn anyway. I'm going to turn my graphics down a little bit and see if that helps with the lag. No, it won't. That's just the ores. Alright. I just realized I could have been buying these Frayons the entire time and I haven't been, so good job me. Alright, so basically the ores are already worth the amount that they were by the time they hit the furnace, just right here. I'll buy a few more. Oh. Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah. Okay, what now? More money. Okay, time to rechange my setup a bit. Alright, I want to make my setup look super cool to the Miners Haven gods, so I'm gonna just plant random garbage in the middle of the setup. just to give it some character, you know? Like, here we go. Beautiful. Now the setup has got some panache. Now I just place an infinite amount of Freon Blast upgraders. Forgot to put the ore scanner at the start, so I'm just going to put it here. Alright, sweet. Here's 50,000 points right here, and that's all I'm going to need. Hoorah. Billions. How expensive can these get? Why did they go so... I mean, I think this is a slight problem right here. I feel like for, like, the first lifers, this should be rounded down a bit. Because my ores shouldn't be able to get worth 13 to, like, billions. At least it was changed so that you couldn't get the, like the welders, for example, and the other items that you were able to use with these. Because then, I mean, you don't even need Schrodinger's for your first life if you just do it like that. At least this makes you sort of rely on them. I mean, I'll just see how big the cap is. Here, I'll keep continuing with this last line until I get to the end of this one. And if I don't hit the cap then whatever. I'm not going to keep placing them. Get a couple dollars real quick. I think you can tell this character is from 2011 just by looking at the t-shirt, but hey, you gotta rock somehow. Bought this hat with my tickets. Those haven't been around since, what, 2016? I miss them so much, but bots existed and ruined it, so... That's the way the cookie crumbled. It's unfortunate, too, because that really gave Roblox a good excuse to get rid of them, because I'm sure they wanted to anyway. Alright, give me money to reborn, please. I think I might need a little bit more than this. I don't even... As you can see, you don't need a full-scale legendary setup as compared to the original. You can just kind of place them willy-nilly. I mean, if I don't have to make a full-scale setup, I'm not going to. Okay, you know, I have a better idea. I'm going to make the ordinary Schrodinger setup that I made for my classic video and see how well it does in this time. I mean, this isn't quite right, because as you can see, I have this many Freons, but, like, from here, I'll just, like, I'll place, like, what? How many Schrodingers do I have? Like, billion? Let's just try that. Oh, the ore even moves faster, too. I kind of like that. Still don't know if it should be worth quadrillions. How much is that worth now? Billions. So, yeah, it does make quite a difference. Yeah, I'll just put it to the limit real quick. So I can not kill my ore limit. Alright, ultimate shield. A bench. Put a nice little torch next to it because my base is the color black. So is 400 billion the limit? No, 500 is. And it's just hitting it. I want to have less ores, so I'm going to lessen it up a bit. Alright, so the first half's like fire. And then we have the calm half, so... Whatever, the ores are worth 100 billion or so. That should be worth enough. Considering they're supposed to be worth like millions. Or they were worth like 500 million in the original. I think the flaws of this setup, or rather the flaws of the new age, will show themselves shortly. I'll go ahead and use Panite, just like the other one. Alright, that's 12, and I want a few more. So I got you. Here's what I'll do. I'll get a reinforced glass wall, sure. That's quite large, but it looks quite pretty. And, you know, yeah, I'll go ahead and put a couple potted trees next to that. There we go. Now we're really getting somewhere. Put a haven tree next to it, too. And a castle wall. Why not? Have it pull down. Warhammer stand can go there. And my ore quasar can go there. Now my setup looks real pimp. This is life 1. Alright, now I'm going to make a funky looking setup once I get enough money. That ore was worth $1, so I'm afraid that's not enough. $6 is also not enough. Come on, let's get some more money. That works. I won't need any more than that. So what I'm going to do is put a single Schrodinger here, and then there, and then here, and then there. It's a nice little way of making your ores look cool as they pass through. Might want to hurry just in case an ore actually lives. Oh, we have our first candidate. Nope. This makes the process slower, obviously, but at least it'll make it more fun. Alright, so let's build the last portion of the setup, and I'll use plasma conveyors, because that's when you know the setup's real serious. Put that there for now. That ore was worth a bit more, though. Get my 4 orbitals. Yeah, and these 50 quadrillion upgraders especially make it like good God, you can get gobs of money. You know, let's get a little bit more overkill. Let's do the replicator. Get a slightly better furnace down here. And that's about good. Place a few giant rocks. I can't afford aim in the survivors yet, so I guess I'll just use trees to add to their power. Oh. Well, looks like the power wasn't needed because I placed them and I got the money. So, yep. That's about it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build the rest of my setup anyway. Well, I got enough money. That was incredibly easy. Like, I was not even trying. I made my setup harder on myself by doing the Schrodinger's this way, and I got the money. So this goes to show that if you cannot rebirth your first time in 2020 on Miner's Haven, you're doing something majorly wrong because the difficulty is set to very easy. Meanwhile, it's set to like, I'd say like a 4 out of 5, like a hard difficulty on the classic Miner's Haven. This is definitely a 1 out of 5 difficulty. I just want to see if I can get any other ores that are worth an absolutely like atrocious amount. Oh, that ore is worth a little bit. There we go, just add to the amount. That's quadrillions right there. Alright, easy, easy. Just another day. Just another day of money. Alright. I mean, why stop there? Let's get the Shrine of Pentience. $1 ore. Yes, please. Get through. Get through. Yes! $4 ore. Ready for this big money? Oh, yeah. It made it to thousands by the time I got to the end. That's not... It's pretty bad. Keep in mind, I can already reborn. I'm just kind of waiting. Alright, so as far as I know, for First Lives, the only slight balance update that I see coming to First Lives is that you'll only be able to use 3 orbital upgraders now instead of 4. So essentially nothing. And I definitely feel like something does need to change to make it a little bit harder to reborn for the First Lives. Another ore worth a few dollars coming. Like just another 2 minutes later. Alright, we can get a little bit of money. So yeah, that's the early game easy peasy money. Alright, well that was fun. Here's my First Life base. I'm going to open these last 2 regular boxes, and I am going to reborn. Place that down. Here's our last ore. It's worth a couple billion. And keep in mind, this is excusing any of the actual new items, besides the flaming scanners, which really don't help that much. They just make it faster, to be honest. These ores are worth an insane amount, too. Yep, just some more money. That's worth 55.5 bucks. Nice. It makes it, like this one especially, like it just makes it so easy. This makes it extremely easy because getting those 4 to hit are extremely simple. You just get an ore cannon. And yeah, First Life, rather easy. So what do I think can be done to make this a little bit harder? First things first, I think nerfing the cap on the Freon Blast upgrader, that alone would probably make it a bit harder. Like instead of, what, 500 billion? Maybe 10 billion? I think 10 billion would make it a little bit more challenging. Keep in mind, the original OG cap for this Freon Blast upgrader was 500 million. Alright, so 10 billion... maybe it would still be a bit too easy, but at least that'd make it a little bit harder. And this is without any, like, progress. I didn't have any game passes, nothing. This was on my 2011 account. This is my original account. Here's something else. Having the Second Life reborn price only go up by 200 quadrillion is basically asking for an easy game immediately. But especially, like, the Schrodinger end of your First Life shouldn't take a matter of a couple minutes at most to get your money and reborn. So there's the Second Life or First Life setup. I got a bad reborn, but I'm not planning on using this, so that's okay. Well, that's pretty much it. First Life needs to be a little bit harder and take a little bit longer. And that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the pretty soon, the newest update.